Today's episode will be focused on how to develop effective executive relationships, specifically between a partner and the vendor. Sam, I don't feel like we ever hear firm guidance how exactly this is done effectively. So, what are some things you've seen work out in the field?
Well, it's always fun to start with what doesn't typically work. I've typically seen that there are ways to actually build that effective executive relationship. And many do happen to fail from the start. There's tends to be a lot of meet and greets saying, "Hey, we're so invested," but they don't really move forward as effective as they could. One of the ways that I've seen folks get tripped up is not actually understanding the value of a vendor, or vice versa. The vendor's executive not understanding the value that the partner provides. This one does require a bit of managing up. The team bringing the executive on the call should prepare one or two paragraphs worth of a briefing that ensure key metrics like the location, revenue, specialization, etc., of the vendor are known. At that point, we have executive briefing templates for these kind of conversations.
Another pro move is to schedule time ahead of schedule, of course, on an executive's calendar to actually review the briefing. So, as much as we try to be concise, if it's an important meeting, you'll want to make the time to review.
Yep, that's another great idea. Next, there is clear resolutions being desired with actionable next steps. A lot of the times when you have these calls with executives, there's just kind of the wants to have more of like a meet and greet. So, hey, we know of each other. And while that's fantastic, really the best use of an executive's time is to really help overcoming objectives that require an executive's kind of sign off and approval.
That's an excellent point. This could be making the decision to work together on a new campaign, then going into detail of who's going to do what, how you're going to work together. Or it could be that you're trying to overcome a blocker to continue executing on an existing campaign or initiative.
Yeah, that's right. And lastly, though, of course, make a personal connection. If you're a rep trying to foster this relationship, identify a common interest and bring it up and leave time for non business discussions. Start the conversation off and break the ice, and then leave time for a more personal connection. We're still dealing with people, and people tend to work with those that they like.
People that they like and people, of course, that they trust. So to recap, ensure the value is understood, identify a decision that needs to be made, and don't make it all about business. These are soft skills and they're easy to miss, or some people think that they're unimportant, but they're very important. And the best account managers know the value of these executive relationships.
That's right. So put in the time and effort. Make sure that you're being clear with expectations if you're using your executive's time, and make sure that you have that bond kind of preset for them to really make that connection with. And make sure it's on a recurring basis if possible as well, so you can kind of continue fostering the relationship. And if you want to start building that relationship with the AvePoint team, of course, join the partner program at avepoint.com/partners.